Hello and welcome everyone, my name is The Clever Fool. Today I'll be playing the third episode of The Kings of West Africa, a custom campaign series created by Philly Soldier. It is available in the mod browser, in-game in Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. Obviously, since it's a custom game, there's no special achievement to go along with it. Let's go ahead and begin with Omalo, 1260. Why do men war in the name of peace? I must tell you of Omalo, a priest-king whose devotion to peace built a kingdom. Come, my friend, let us go to the shade where the sun will not burn. Omalo's kingdom was in the name of that sun. The Igbo people in the kingdom of Nri worshipped it. They called it Chukwu. In imitation of the sun's rays, the kingdom's missionary priests, men called Ndi, carved radiating scars into their faces. This marked their bodies as sacrosanct. They were not permitted to be enslaved nor harmed. It was good that a god protected them, for they carried no weapons. Thousands of the Igbo people from many different kingdoms heard the call of the missionary priests and the ways of peace. While other kings ruled through might and fear, Omalo's power lay in ritual and mysticism. But how could a king preaching pacifism, with an army of unarmed priests, not only protect his people, but build a kingdom in the forests of Igbo land? Omalo knew there was only one way to ensure the survival of his holy people. He would need to convince his enemies to join him. Sounds like we've got another conversion mission on our hands. Light the way for another, and your own way will be lit. Our main objectives are to convert the Igbo king at Arokchukwu, convert the Igbo king at Onitsha, convert the Igbo king at Agbor. The Nri are pacifists. Do not kill your enemies. Our hints tell us that we have a population limit of 60. It is possible to convert all three Igbo kings without training units, fighting, or converting anyone else. It only requires some puzzle solving. Alright. While the Igbo kingdoms only possess feudal and castle age units, their traditions of war making have made them better fighters. Trained Nri will always be inferior to new converts. Because the Nri are pacifists, you will only be able to train the most basic soldier types and lack access to blacksmith technologies. Your scout report, Andy, I guess, there's an extra space there. A missionary priest of Nri has been sent to convert three Igbo kings. From west to east, the Igbo kingdoms of Agbor, Onitsha, and Arokchukwu lie north of the Niger River Delta. Agbor, in red, musters skirmishers and cavalry. Onitsha, in yellow, trains swordsmen and shamans, while Arokchukwu's green defense lies in spears and bows. The kingdoms will become more aggressive as Nri increases in power. On the periphery of the kingdoms are Igbo villages in Sion. These small hamlets are lightly defended and a source for workers to build monastery towns dedicated to the sun god Chukwu. Okay, so red, skirms cav, yellow, swordsman priests, so they seem to be the stronger ones. And green, spears, bows, got it. Alright, let's get this started. Alright, so we have a monk. And I guess we technically don't need to train any new units or anything, so this is sort of like a puzzle mission then. There's some sheep over here. Not sheep, goats. One tree does not make a forest. Let's recover these goats back to our town center. And continue walking down here. I'd like to convert green first, I suppose. Let's spend our time converting some villagers first, though. Let's yoink this extra villager. Not sure where that guy's walking. Let's open up a path into this clearing here, actually, using a palisade wall trick. Build a palisade, delete the palisade. Okay, we're in the Imperial Age, so fortunately these villagers have loom. Guess we can produce more villagers just in case. Oh, we run away here. Let's run to this hill. Our villager should still be fine, though. He's got height advantage, too. And let's see if walking into this clearing is of any benefit to us whatsoever. We just found a bunch more villagers, in fact. Let's send these villagers back home to chop some wood. And I was thinking we could like chop into this clearing. Yeah, look at that. This is a nice little staging point for our monk to get into. $60 is actually our pop cap. So now we've got all these soldiers. I guess what we could do is get them out here to protect our monk. We have a second king over there that we would like to sort out as well at some point. I would like to build... Do we have a stable here? Yes, we do. Let's train a scout. And scout around. Let's move our monk back to this first TC here. Great. And I'll have my scout around the rest of this map. Okay, there's a small village. There's gold dotted around as well. There's even a Gubetto here. I would like to get multiple monks out if possible. And that would require some additional gold. Great. Free man-at-arms. Let's pick up Town Watch. Seems like this is a very deliberately left hole in the wall here. Need to remember that our pop cap is only 60. Can trade a few more villagers though in the meantime to increase our resource income. Like to get some stone. Can our villagers build castles? They cannot build castles. Duly noted. But they can build monasteries. That's an alligator. Crocodile, rather. My bad, sir. Didn't mean to misidentify you. Let's pick up gold shaft mining. Start mining some gold. And put a lumber camp back here so that we can research our lumber tech. Let's get some monk techs out. Extra HP is useful. Conversion range seems like it would be useful as well. And think about grabbing those men-at-arms. Join us. Great. And instead of training more villagers, I might just wait for conversions, really. Good. More conversions coming through. Let's keep the mining coming in. We need 2-bit axe. Let's put a mill over here and grab those berries for food. We can grab ourselves a university as well. Have the scouts scout around. There's more crocodiles over on that side. Good to know. Not crocodile. Oh, no. Yes, crocodiles. I called them alligators originally when they're in fact crocodiles. More stone out here to be had too. Very pretty landscape. I like how the resources are dotted around. I like the abundance of wildlife here. Here's a lion that we should be aware of. Lots of golden stone back here. Might be even be good to build a town center. We're about to come under attack from a squad of skirmishers. Alright, that attack was fairly easy to fend off. Yellow is going to kill off that villager. Okay, unfortunate. I would like to figure out a way to convert that villager at some point somehow. Seems to just be a scout. We're still not in any real danger here, so I'm not super concerned. Okay, this is a siege onager. Probably not going to be able to get very many of these. We'll just have to see where yellow decides to head towards next. We have plenty of food here. And this is actually red space. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's bring our scout back home. Those men-at-arms are just chilling. And I suppose the main area to convert would be from this side across the river, right? I don't think any of these texts are particularly necessary. Let's bring these guys over here. And have the villager build a gate here, actually. And that should block off red attacks for the time being. We have plenty of units, though. That is a lot of knights. Good, I will take knights. This is great. Let's actually get a couple more monks even. And convert this knight over here. Let's pick up murder holes, fortified wall. And see if we can convert from the other side of the river here. Great. A hunter with only one arrow does not shoot with careless aim. So now we've got yellow's forces converted to our side. We have a population of 78. And only red to deal with now. Now what makes me wonder is if there is anything to be gained from going down west here. Squad of knights isn't too scary. We have some knights of our own now. We actually have a bunch of units of our own where we could just bust in and take things by force if we needed to. Now the entire eastern side of the map seems to belong to us. Lots of berries here. Still short on wood here. I think if we built a transport and cleared out, we would actually be in perfectly okay shape. Perhaps if we clear out a path here, we'll actually get some transports. There is a dock over there, which suggests that that might be the case. Would you look at that? Alright, we'll send one monk over in the transport. 3 knights should be able to hold off their skirmishers, and we can convert more knights if necessary. Let's destroy this tower. And head down the coastline here. Okay, your knights now belong to us. As does your king. Great. The sun shines on those who stand. Before it shines on those who kneel. That's true. Okay, very easy mission. You could have done this without bloodshed if you knew about that little secret path there. Omalo's religious authority surpassed the military power of the rival Igbo kingdoms. His kingdom's ascendancy brought peace and stability to Igbo land, encouraging art and commerce. The capital at Igbo Ukwu was home to one of the oldest and most sophisticated traditions of metalworking in Africa. Igbo bronzes were as much a symbol of worship as the priestly ceremonies. Igbo blacksmiths depicted hatching birds, crawling lizards, and tiny insects, all the aspects of life that the sun god Chukwu bestowed on the earth. Lovely. Let's see, there are some nice Easter eggs scattered around the map. Again, it looks very pretty. We have another monk here, in fact. But yeah, very, very, very easy level, actually. More of a story mission than anything else. But I kind of like it that way. Right. So, converting the first king from this clearing here was the first choice. Converting the second king could be done either from... I guess you could theoretically chop through here. But an even easier way would be to just swing around to this stone pile and convert from there. And finally, discovering this onager, clearing out the forest, and finding this transport ship would allow you to land on the cliffs on the west side here and convert this king without any trouble. Anyway, that was the third mission of Kings of West Africa, Omalo. Next time we'll play Musa. My name's been The Clever Fool. See you all next time. Bye-bye.